I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that
Hold
when people say
on,
that at
I
all.
disagree. To me, it go Forest Hills, the off season, then Bourne Center. We're sleeping on the off
Excuse me?
season.
What
You
you
sleep
just say?
the off season? Are y'all
What?
sleep?
Welcome back to the No Dog Podcast. I'm your host, Terrence, along with my two co-hosts. Forgot to do that in the last episode. And we have not another, you just saw him in the last video. So a special guest, you've seen him in the building a couple of times. This is episode 66, a basketball topic. I know we've been going back and back sports a lot, but we're going to get gaming and back on the content. Promise y'all, it's been a while since we did a gaming video. That's going to be the next video after this one. So yeah, I got to wait another week for that one. But I hope if you want gaming content, we did a live stream last weekend for Xbox
Like that, yeah.
developers, something, whatever the heck it was called. But we did a stream for that. So if you want some gaming content on the channel, you can go back and watch that from last weekend. Oh no, the week technically would be the weekend before last on this one. So yeah, go ahead and catch that one.
Our personal Instagrams are right here. Don King, 3G, Some Chill, S Crown Royal, Wrestling Geek. Our group podcast page on IG, Know What Our Podcast YT. TikTok, Know What Our Podcast. YouTube, Know What Our Podcast. Make sure you go subscribe to that. Also subscribe to Wrestling Geek, episode 66. Let's go. Terrence, turn down your mic just a little bit. It changed for some reason. Kind of loud. But we got basketball. Oh, Don's drinking today. I've already been drinking it, but Cayman Jack margarita. Pretty cool.
Is that good? Oh, you said pretty cool. Okay.
It's cool, but I may not get it again. To be fair.
Mm-hmm.
To be
So
fair.
not really cool.
Yeah, not really cool. The On the Rocks brand is better. I don't think we've tried that one, but yeah, theirs is better. Yeah. So, how did you want to start this off? I know at first, I guess we could talk about our teams, how they're doing, and stuff like that. So, if that's something I want to start with,
Sure, I guess. Not much to talk
That's
about.
depressing, bro.
what's the person?
Bro, I want Paul George to retire so I can completely join the Celtics bandwagon with my second favorite player, Jason Tatum. I just need to completely transition because at this point, Paul George is pissing me off. But I guess since I already started, I can just
go ahead, buddy.
The most underwhelming team of all of our teams so far. The most disappointing, I would say. The 76ers, man. The 76ers, man. No, the 76ers, man. You know, Paul George on the Sixers, man. The 76ers. The Clippers actually doing well, which I'm pissed off about. But yeah, I'm pissed. You know, bro, I see them in the standings and I'm livid that they're doing well. But
they are doing well.
Yeah, nah. I think the biggest thing that everybody predicted in the beginning of the season was health, and that's been the theme of the fucking season. And it's not getting any better because Joel won't play a fucking game. I could never be a long-term, lifelong Philly fan because if that's what they got to deal with, and I'm only in year one with PG on the team.
This man a rookie. This man rookie year going crazy.
I can't deal, bro, because like they'll go on stretches when they're healthy. Even now, we're on a 5-game winning streak, but like if Joel would just come back, like not only are they gonna have to adjust how they play because he's the main focus of the offense for whatever reason. He should be like he should let Tyrese take the reins and like get in where he fit in, but they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that.
They're not even in the play-in tournament right now.
Oh no, they fighting for 10th place right now. They in 11th, so
I love it.
Hey Tim, turn your cam off and turn it back on. You got a delay.
But yeah, bro. I feel like if the big fuck can stay healthy, at least for a good at least to be able to play one game of back-to-backs, that he hasn't even been able to do that. We'd be in a much better position if he's played half the games. We at least be in the play-in right now. But him and PG both getting they just PG need. I'm on the PG need to retire bandwagon. I didn't think I would be this year. I thought there would be like a good year.
Not in his head.
But P, you got one more. You got this might be your last good go round. You ain't getting another max contract, and he knew that.
To be fair, when they said they weren't going to play back to backs, I didn't think they were serious. But
No, Pete.
Got this match card.
PG's been playing back to back. I think PG's been playing back.
I thought they both. I thought at one point they both were like they're not playing back to backs.
They didn't say that. The
Philly
team
said
said that. But,
But he's playing
Joel
back to backs.
Joel ain't playing.
Oh yeah, I know Jordan. Now we're talking about PG.
No, well, he just got hurt, so he was playing. He played, I think, one or two back to back, so I'm not mistaken. But he just got hurt again. He hurt his finger or some shit like that. So he's been out like the last 2 games. I'm like, bro, you're not helping. You're not helping the narrative. So at this point, I'm on. I love Tyrese. I love like what he's doing for the team, keeping them afloat as far as like even staying close to the plan. But yeah, I think unless Embiid can finally join us and be somewhat consistent as far as playing every other game or however they're about to do it, unless he can be consistent and they find their chemistry, because they really haven't been able to get any chemistry because the whole lineup has barely been healthy. So if they can find that after All-Star break and make a push, then maybe they'll make the play-in. But other than that, this season's been a waste. That's how I say.
All right, Tim, you want to go?
I ain't got nothing to say.
So Paul George, the trash was telling me.
No.
No. Hold on, Tim.
Never
I've been waiting on this.
Wait,
Paul George trash?
Never hit.
loud,
No,
you're
not
loud.
at all.
Hold
Turn your
on.
mic down, turn your
Let
mic down.
me just get mine over with so you ain't gotta come back. I'm just announcing that I am a casual basketball fan now.
What? Let's no. You're.
What do you mean? You don't have a team?
He has the
You don't got
Lakers.
team
He
no
don't
more?
like the Lakers grind.
I have a team. I just haven't watched basketball like I do. So
Okay,
saying I'm a casual now.
But do you know they record?
Like, I
you
can
know if
honestly
they
say-
doing well?
The Lakers are fifth, I think.
Well, looking at the standings,
Yeah,
They're fifth,
we are.
I think.
and that
Yeah,
actually
y'all
surprised me. That
They're
actually
not
surprised
bad.
me.
They're
They're not.
not bad.
They're really not, but they're not better than the good teams in a way.
They're
Like
not
no,
winning.
all the
they're
teams,
not.
all the teams better than them. I don't see
Yeah,
them
they
beating
won't.
them in the playoffs.
They
So
won't. They won't.
yeah, but they're not a bad team. Well, we're not talking about them no more. That was over. And no, PG is not trash. I feel like when he's been healthy, he's had a few good games. He had 30 the other night. He's fine. He's just getting older, finding his role on a new team. And
Brother, if you got something to say, just say it.
Who?
You.
Just say it.
You want me to pull up the last video? Do I need to keep
I
saying
do
the same thing?
believe
What is that supposed to mean? The last video. What's that mean?
Paul George is trash. He's overrated. He's not a star.
Okay.
He's always
All right.
hurt. He's not
Okay.
good.
All
He's
right.
pandemic P. He's nowhere to be found.
Oh,
P.
okay.
Podcast P.
That is funny.
Past P.
I'll
Do I
be
need to
real.
continue?
Hey,
Paul George sucks.
hey, when you
I've been saying this for
when
years.
you
He sucks.
that's
Hey,
not.
when you edit this,
it's not
every time
accurate.
you say something like that, you gotta put a -1 by Roy's head. So he's losing life points right now.
That's,
What is
That's all I
Paul
say.
George good at? Besides,
he's good.
what is he good at besides putting
Trash,
up
that nigga
podcasts?
garbage, that nigga this.
What do you mean?
All I saw was Roy
What do you
Williams.
mean? He's still one of the best ball handlers at his size. He's
He
still
got
a great
more
shooter.
podcasts
still-
available than games played.
That what is
He
that?
got more what?
He's been podcasting for
More
almost 2
podcast
years.
availability.
Podcast P.
But to be fair, you just got to sit down to do that. So let's
The
not.
games played when? You must mean this season. Maybe this
Wait,
season.
hold on. Wait, what Don said? You gotta do what?
Nothing, bro. Just let
No,
it
no,
go.
no, no. Say it again. He gotta do what? He gotta sit down? That's all he do is sit down. What you talking about? He never playing.
Okay.
He's always sitting down.
Okay. And it's crazy because I can't
That's
even
why I
defend
said
it.
nothing. That's why I said nothing.
It's crazy because I can't even defend it the most I want to.
Podcast P.
No.
He don't even get the name of Paul George. It's George Paul. I've been saying this for how long now? It's not no.
His
He's not a
name-
baller. He's
his
not
name is Ball
good.
Game.
He's not an
That's
all-star. He's not
crazy.
never a superstar. He's just George
Name is
Paul.
ball
He's
game.
1 year removed from being an all-star. I'm confused where all
He's
this
just George
inaccuracy
Paul.
is coming
He's
from.
not good. He's a
He is
mediocre basketball. I
ball
can't
game.
stand Paul
Oh,
George.
my
It's
God.
everything about Paul George. Is everything I just like in a basketball player. He
That's
sucked one
crazy.
night, and he go on a basketball podcast and suck the next night. It makes no sense. I can't stand Paul George.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. You tripping on that one because
Yeah, like
he has one of the best. He has one of the best bags like that. Almost every player wants. Like
I'm gonna use Tim logic for a minute. How many championships he got?
oh.
I mean, what? Championship? I mean, you can say
How
that.
many conference finals appearances
My
he
hands
got?
up.
Carlos?
My hands up.
How many MVPs he got?
My hands up.
Mm.
Hey, I got to do the Kevin Hart at this point. Look.
Paul George is trash. Paul George is overrated. He's the
not
most
trash
overrated
though.
basketball
Can we
player
stop
outside
that
of Carmelo
narrative?
Anthony.
He's not trash. Can we stop that narrative? He's not trash.
He's
Hey,
averaging
like I
7
said,
points.
every
I'm
time
paying
when
you
you edit
$230
this
million a
video,
year. You're trash.
He's averaging
you
what?
got to put -1. You got
He's played half the games.
Whoa, he's averaging what? I
He's
didn't hear.
averaging
He's
17.
averaging $230 million a year, and you're averaging 17 points.
$230 million a year, brother.
But he getting paid $230 million overall.
Okay,
You're averaging 17.4 points. I got the exact stat: 17.4. That's $230 million.
I think that's pretty good for a third option.
no, that's wrong. It's 17.1.
That's even worse.
No, I'm so serious. That's what it says.
I think 17 points is fine for a third option.
I'm not paying you to be the third option. You got
Yes, you
230.
are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, you are.
Hey,
Yes, they
They're
are.
paying you to be a third
Terrence,
option.
Yes, they are.
100%.
Terrence, I got
100%
your
a
back.
third
Yes, they
option.
are.
I predicted that he would have
money
close
you
to
getting
20.
ain't third option money.
That's not
That
third
ain't a
option
third
money,
option
but
check you getting.
they
He's the third
over.
option.
Yes, they overpaid, but they overpaid for what they, that's what they paid for.
He's the third option. I've been
He's
saying this.
completely the third option.
$230 million to be my third option.
Don't hate him because he got money that third option people don't get. He's third option.
Oh, I do.
Let's not talk about it.
There's
Hey,
a
that's
reason
the
the
first
Clippers
time
said
that
we're not
commercial
paying you
actually came
because he's
through.
trash. The Clippers said no.
No.
Philly
That's not-
dumbass picked him up.
No.
That's not why the
No.
Clippers didn't pay him.
The Clippers
Because
were
he
offering
thought he
him.
was worth more than what he was. He's not him. He's never been him. He's not him. He's
That's
not good.
crazy work.
First
He's
of all,
George
don't
Paul.
ever do
He
Mr.
doesn't get
Ball
the
Game
respect that we
like
calling him
crazy
by his
work.
actual name. He's not good.
That's
His
crazy
name is
work.
Ball Game.
If he was really that good, the
That's
Clippers
too
would have paid
funny.
him.
I can't even say nothing bad about
That's
it.
not
Ball game is
true.
still hilarious to this day.
That is not true. Because the
Why
only
would
reason they did not pay him is because he asked for a no trade clause. They literally offered him the same amount
Is he
that
worth
they
that?
offered a no trade.
No, to be
at
fair,
this point, he just didn't want to get traded, and that's
To
fine.
be
He
fair,
wanted
he's
to
not
stay.
worth it now.
He wanted to stay in LA with his
I can go
family,
back to the
and
Bradley
I
Beal
get that. But that don't got nothing to do with. Yeah, he's
Paul
still
George,
an elite
Bradley
level
Beal.
scorer. That's crazy work.
Paul George.
That's work.
No, I'm sorry.
One.
George Paul, Bill Bradley.
Bill, no,
Right here. They both right here.
nah, not going for that.
Bill Bradley.
Bradley Beal.
I
You
do
know
it.
that's not Bill either.
They have health wise, consistency wise, as far as being
Hold on,
healthy.
Terrence. I have to
I'm
disagree
not.
with you again. You cannot put them on the same level. They're
Why
both
not?
trash.
They both got no success.
One made it further in the playoffs as well.
So is that case we put Damian Lillard in the same category too?
Yes.
Perfect. Good to know.
Ball game. Go ahead and say it, Terrence. Ball. Go ahead and say it. Ball.
There's a lot of great players that haven't won, so I don't like that.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. Is he good?
Yes, he's good.
Yes.
Good at what?
What do you mean?
He's good at wearing street. He's good at wearing street clothes. He good at riding the bench. He good at stealing money. That's
Wait,
all.
we
he's
talking
good
about
at doing.
Bradley Beal or we
No,
talking
I'm talking
about
Paul George. That's all. He good at three things: robbing teams, sitting in street clothes, and sitting on the bench. He's just like Zion. He's not a good basketball player.
Kawhi is better.
Why are you saying he's not a good basketball player though? That's the
Kawhi
part
got two championships. We're not comparing an actual Hall of Famer who has two championships. Kawhi can retire today and he's straight. He got two championships, two Finals MVPs. One of them has barely got to the conference championship.
I guarantee you, Paul George is a Hall of Famer.
Fame
I guarantee you, Paul George is a Hall of Famer.
Anybody at Hall of Fame in the NBA?
Okay, you said Hall of Famer, so I'm just putting out there. I guarantee you, Paul George is a Hall of Famer.
Give me Derrick Rose short prime versus Paul George whole career.
Hey, I would take that.
Why though?
I won MVP. I won MVP. So
Paul George's biggest accomplishment has been a second place MVP runner-up. That's his best accomplishment.
No, his best accomplishment is being multiple time first team all defense, being multiple time, second team all NBA a few times, first team NBA all NBA more than once, or once or twice.
And he has the coolest nickname all game.
That's not his nickname. But all I can say, he's been a great basketball player throughout his career.
I agree.
Pre-injury, post-injury, like even being able to play basketball after the horrific injury he had, that shows how much of a hooper he is, that he could get to the level that he got to after his injury. So I'm not gonna let you sit here and say that he's always been trash, because that's inaccurate. That's false.
Very inaccurate.
That's bullshit. He just near the end of his career, yes, he's been injury prone, and I can admit that. That's not his fault. That's not nobody can control that. Like, just like nobody can control that Joel Embiid is fucking like
doo-doo, yeah,
injury prone to the like he did something to the basketball guys injury prone. But I'm not gonna let you sit here and just get off on the fact that Paul George, he's not trash, bro. Even averaging 17 a game at his age with the injuries, like he could fully healthy, I guarantee he'd be averaging at least 20. And as a third option, that's
why do we keep talking about third option? I'm not paying you $230 to be my third option at all.
Let's break this down.
No. Y'all can't give me no scenario where a dude making $230 is my third option. I'm not hearing any scenario.
But that's what it was. I don't know what you want me to say. That's what it is.
Philly banked it.
Hold on, hypothetically, Terrence, you wouldn't have gave Chris Bosh that $230 million?
No.
The first option and the second option are getting paid more money. Why wouldn't the third option?
You tripping?
Make like average the third most points.
No. Can we stop? Can we stop? Because none of that. No, can we stop? Because none of that even matters. You tell me how he's the second option. He's better than Embiid and Maxey.
When he signed that paper, that should have said, "You better be my second option at minimum." $230 million.
But they already had their two cornerstones.
That's what I'm saying.
They already had two cornerstones.
This is why Philly will forever be poverty. Let's go sign somebody who's injury prone, who's going to show up and somewhat be our second option, and I'm going to give you $230.
That's not nothing to do with PG though. That ain't got nothing to do with PG.
The dude was injury prone. Why would you waste that?
That ain't got nothing to do with PG though. So now you just really deflected. You mad at the 76ers?
No, I don't like Paul George.
Nothing to do with him.
That ain't got nothing to do with Paul George. He signed that deal because he liked that deal. He got the money regardless. But I promise you, they didn't say you're the second option. They did not. He's not, and he knows he's not.
$230 million to be the third option is wild.
They got money. How about? I don't know what you want me to say. They have money.
I would have laughed at Paul George. I would have looked at him at that contract and would have said, "You want $230? You want $230?
That ain't true. That ain't true because your team was definitely in the mix. That ain't true.
Not for no $230. I think Orlando tried to give him like $170.
We don't even know who offered up the $230. That could have been the first deal.
I ain't gonna lie.
It wasn't from us. I think Orlando offered him like $170.
I'm talking about 76ers.
That should have been no deal.
If they offered it, why are you mad at him for taking it?
Yes, that's the point.
I'm not mad at Paul George for taking the money.
Paul George is overrated.
Because he's overrated. He's not him. Hall of Fame, anybody can make it in the NBA. That ain't no accomplishment no more. I can walk in the NBA and get 2 buckets.
So you're saying right now that Paul George has never been good to you.
The last time Paul George was good was in Indiana. Maybe that 1 year in OKC. That 1 year in OKC when he had the second place runner-up.
I don't know, bro.
You was very much a fan when he was in OKC.
When Paul George was the leader of a team, how far did they get? He made the 2 conference finals, right?
All right, bro. That's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Okay, so he was good with the Clippers. How far they got? It's supposed to be this good, super good team.
You said he was trash, though. He was never trash.
You just said he was good. You just said he was good with the Clippers. When did they win anything important?
He was good with the Clippers. He's not the only person playing.
Yeah, when he was up there, they made it to the conference finals.
He's not the only one playing, Terrence.
We celebrate conference finals runs?
All right, bro. Hey, you keep
Bro.
moving the post.
What are we? How am I moving the
You're
goalpost?
moving it.
I do
Because
this
at first,
literally everybody.
it was like he didn't get to the conference finals. I
At
remember
first he was trash.
First
Then
He
we
is
got
trash.
He got
Okay.
he led
He made
he
it
led
to the
teams
conference
before
finals.
injury to the conference finals. He led teams
The
after the
Pacers.
injury to the
That was
conference
it. The
finals.
Pacers. That was it. That was the last
Paul
team he
George.
led.
Paul George has never been
No.
trash. I'm sorry.
No, he has never been
He's
trash.
never
Maybe
been
his first year in the league, but after that, he's not been trash.
He's never been
Ever.
trash. Now, if we're just talking about not him showing up, I agree with you. If
Well,
we're
that's
talking
every
about all
season.
the
What you
injury,
mean?
It's not. But okay.
Street clothes master. Him and Kawhi, the street clothes guys. And Zion. Put Zion on the list because he always hurt. Zion get the 360 dunk, show up, and then he go.
Those things I'm not disputing. I'm not disputing those things. However, talent, never been trash. Never.
Talent. Everybody got talent.
He made the
Somewhat.
conference
That's not true.
finals.
That ain't true.
Not NBA.
To make the NBA, you gotta have some type of talent.
All right, who better than Paul George at his height, at his skill
Even
level?
around the bench.
Who better?
LeBron?
Let's hear
KD.
it. Not his
LeBron?
height. Not his height.
They are the same height, ain't they? LeBron
No.
like 6'8", right?
KD
PG
6'11".
like 6'7", right?
KD 6'11".
Well, LeBron
He
is
said
also
said AD.
the GOAT of the NBA.
Jason Tatum.
LeBron is also the GOAT.
He
Yeah,
said
Jason
KD.
Tatum? I didn't say
I
KD.
said KD.
Jason
I
Tatum's
give you
off
that.
of
Oh,
the
he
NBA
did.
Damn,
Okay.
did.
Jason
Yes.
Jason
Jason
Tatum.
Tatum's also the NBA champion. Who's next?
Back to back.
That's two people.
Who's next?
That's two people.
Luka?
Oh.
Luka is a fucking point guard.
Y'all just said height. I didn't know it was going off position.
And skill, position, like a legit player comparison.
Like there's not 10 people
You
better
just
than him.
not
There's
10
barely,
people better than
there's
him.
barely
Hold
5
on,
people
hold on,
better than
hold
him
on,
at his
hold on.
position.
Are y'all going to ignore the fact that he got drafted as a small forward?
I'm saying, but we're not talking about that. We're talking
That's
about
not what it is right now.
We're not
That's
talking
not what
about
it is. They have completely two different roles.
There's barely, if you can name me 5
'Cause he's
small
better.
forwards that are better, 5 to 10 small forwards that are better. Not even 10, because I don't even think you can name 10. By the time you get to 5, I promise you, there can be an argument that Paul George is up there.
You mean better as in who I would rather have?
No, better as in skill wise, offensively,
You keep saying
defensively,
he
at his
trash.
age.
So we trying to figure out who better. Name
Now
10.
we're talking about his age. Well, of
I
course.
said
I'm gonna
age
name
wise.
everybody.
No, I said age wise or whatever. Like I'm talking about this point right
now?
now. Even right now, yes.
LeBron.
And I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you when
Jimmy
you're
Butler?
wrong. Okay.
Wow. You said Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler got to the finals for it.
Jimmy Butler
Jimmy
ain't the
Butler
leading
went to
leader
the
on his
finals.
own team.
And he led
he's
the
not-
team.
He's not the best player on his own team right now.
Are they making the finals without Jimmy Butler?
What team? He ain't even on the team. Where he going?
This
He
nigga
just
not
sitting here.
playing.
That's another topic.
He's
That's
not
another
playing.
topic.
We can-
No. Keep it.
Actually,
keep
we can
going,
talk
keep
about
going.
that later. I don't remember. We will talk about that after this.
Keep
Go
going.
ahead.
Y'all said Jimmy Butler. Y'all said
I don't
LeBron. I'll let Jimmy Butler rock. I'm not agreeing, but I'll let that rock.
He said Jimmy, Tatum, Bron.
I'll take KD and I'll take
KD.
Jason Tatum.
We're KD
And I'll
should-
take Jason Tatum.
Never mind.
Who else?
KD. Okay. KD's still a 3, right? He's still a true 3, right?
Franz.
Is
I'm just gonna
KD?
be
Hold on.
biased.
Somebody answer my question. Is KD still a true 3, or does he play the 4? I don't know.
I don't know. KD play whatever he feel like playing tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't even tell
Hold
you.
on.
All right, whatever.
Because hold on, LeBron been playing power forward, so why are we counting him?
That just started happening in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Same thing
he's
with
been
KD.
I'm talking about most of their career. Let's go.
Yeah,
off the
LeBron
bat.
LeBron
played
is
small
small forward.
forward.
LeBron is small forward, so is KD. I put them in there. So KD,
Well,
LeBron.
we
I
took
don't
them.
agree with Jimmy. I feel like Jimmy and PG go head to head, but PG has always been.
All right, so y'all only said 2 that we all agree with, right?
So so KD.
Well, I agree with Jimmy
because they said
too.
Jason
Well,
Tatum.
you said LeBron and Jason Tatum.
I agree with Jason.
He said
Tatum. I agree
KD
with
too, right?
So that's 3.
He said
Okay,
KD.
I didn't
I'm
know
not
we
going
were
for that.
running. I didn't know. we were
Franz,
running.
baby. Franz
not
is
going
better.
for that.
It's
I'm not
time.
going
It's
for
time
that.
to put him in
I'm
here.
not going for that.
Right now,
At what?
Franz is better.
What
Right now,
what is he better than? At? What is he better
everything.
than him at?
Any availability is. He can miss the whole
Oh my
season and he's
God.
still better. Franz is
Oh my
better.
God.
Jalen
Andrew
Johnson is. I'm just
Wiggins.
naming people off at this point. Jalen Johnson is better.
Please
Scotty
don't
Barnes is
tell me-
better.
Whoa!
Please
Wait,
tell me this man didn't say
pause,
Andrew
pause,
Wiggins.
pause. Did you just say Andrew
Please
Wiggins?
tell me he ain't say
No,
Andrew Wiggins.
who said
bro.
Andrew? Who? Tim said that.
Please.
Oh no, he
Please
wild. I ain't
tell
say all that.
He said Andrew Wiggins.
Jesus.
I take Trey
Bro, but
Murphy.
like-
give me
Hey, that man
Jalen
got-
Johnson.
Hey, guess what he got?
Oh my God.
Guess what he got?
Yeah, nah.
Guess what
This
he
hater
got?
talk.
We're not even having.
We're not having a real basketball
conversation.
discussion.
Yeah, we're not even talking basketball.
We're not.
Guess what he got?
Okay, we can move on. We can at this point we can move on.
Guess what he got? That Paul
Who?
George
We can
don't.
we can move on at this point.
Are we
That
being
boy
serious
got
with the Andrew Wiggins thing?
No, I'm not
He
serious.
Or is he joking?
is. Oh, he gotta be joking.
Everybody I named, I'm taking over George Paul. I said Tatum, I said KD, I said Brun, I said Butler, I said
that's
Franz,
an
I
unfair
said
statement
Jalen
because
Johnson, I
really
said Scotty
the only
Barnes, I
upper
scared
person
Crazy. That all of that is
Paul
crazy.
Brandon
Scotty
Ingram.
Scotty Barnes, Jalen Johnson.
Scotty Barnes.
Hold on.
I'm taking all of them,
I'm
bro.
gonna give him Scotty Barnes and Jalen Johnson, but
We said no.
Andrew
And I
Wiggins.
said Trey Murphy.
I said no to all that shit.
Can you say? Can
Y'all
we
didn't
say?
get the same energy.
No, it's the same energy, bro. I promise you. But I can't. No,
I said Jimmy.
I can't even. I can't. Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it at this point, cause it's just bias. That's all it is. It's okay. But skill wise,
When was the last time he did anything important?
what do you mean, bro?
That's a serious question. Serious question.
When was the last time
Paul
Magic
George-
did anything important, bro?
We just made the playoffs last year.
The flex
What are you talking
did.
about? We
The
just made the
flex
PG
playoffs.
has made the playoffs.
George
PG
rank
is that
all time
what we're
in
ranking? Was that what the standards are now? Because PG's made the playoffs every year of his career.
We
except for
talking
maybe
about an
one.
individual player who swear up and down he deserves better than what he get. That's the same dude that was crying on his own podcast saying I deserve a tribute in the end. No, you don't. What did you do for Indiana? 2 conference championships. Congratulations. That's the tribute video. No, he crying on it, bro. He's
We can move on.
Paul George.
We can move on. We can move on.
I can't stand Paul George.
Hey,
Bro,
Terrence, let me
Does he
ask you
deserve a
question.
tribute video?
Would you
I'm just
rank-
saying, what
would
did he
you
do to
rank
you?
Paul George in the top 5 of small forwards all time?
What? Why are we even having this conversation?
I'm just asking a question.
Jesus, you just asking him to like do more
Okay,
than he
Roy,
has to.
let
bro.
me ask you this.
He don't have to
Roy,
do all
I'm gonna
that.
ask you. We're not gonna ask him.
I don't even agree that.
He said
I don't even
top
agree.
all time.
I don't even agree. No,
He said
don't
top
ask me.
five all time.
Bro, I'm not talking about Paul George no more. Let's go. Let's move on.
Hey,
I'm not.
hey,
I can't.
Tim, I ain't gonna lie. That was he laid that one up. He laid that one on the glass. That was crazy. All right,
Y'all just setting me up at this point.
I guess we can't talk about Jimmy Butler. I mean, we already kind of mentioned it. I mean, do y'all like it? Do y'all respect it? Like, how we feeling?
Well,
No,
he's
hold
for
on.
sure
Wait
getting
a minute. We ain't gonna skip over my question.
What's the
Does
question?
Paul George deserve a tribute from Indiana?
Yes, I do. I believe he does.
I think he
Why?
did. When it first happened, I
The
feel
same
like he
reason.
did.
The same reason Carmelo deserves one. And I know you
Carmelo
don't like to
who?
hear
Carmelo who? Anthony? The dude that didn't get to the conference championship with the Knicks?
Yes, bro. That guy. Yes, him.
Why do losers deserve things?
Because the NBA has shown time and time again that it's not all about winning; it's also about influence and what.
That's why the NBA is soft.
I'm
Stop
just telling
rewarding
you
people
what
who
it
don't
is.
deserve
You
nothing. It's
you
soft.
don't like it, but that's what it is.
They're soft.
All right, cool.
So
You rewarded your king with the GOAT title.
we reward losers?
What is Tim talking about?
Yes, you do, Terrence. Yes, you do.
Why does he keep saying king? My king is up
That's
there,
what-
not a basketball player. What are we doing?
No one's even talking about LeBron.
What? Well, no.
No, because
Forget LeBron. I'm talking about George Paul. Why does he deserve a tribute video before we go to the next topic?
I think he deserves one off of the things that I just named. But you don't like that, so you're going
What
to
did you name besides the
Impact.
social media part?
Impact.
What impact?
Him being there, impact as in not as a, it's not always about winning or the team thing. I'm telling you what NBA is. I'm not saying I agree with it.
It's
Just saying,
Paul
that's
George
what I
the
said.
greatest
I would say reason Carmelo.
I would say the last time Indiana was relevant before Tyrese Halliburton was when Paul George was there. So, I mean, making them relevant again. I feel like bringing them back into the spotlight, like against the Heat, making it to the conference championship. The conference finals. I feel like that is impact on this in itself, and I feel like, he brought a new wave of fans, a new fan base that they did not have since Reggie Miller. So, impact.
The dude that up and cried to get out of there. I'm gonna give you a tribute video after you cry to get out of here. No, there's no way. There's no way he think he get one. There's no way.
I agree with what Roy said.
What,
That's
that
just my
NBA
opinion.
soft?
Is Paul George the greatest?
No, I agree for the reasons that he will get one or deserves one. If that's
He
the
doesn't
argument.
deserve one.
I'm just saying. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
If he hasn't got one by now, he's not gonna get one. So that's.
I mean, yeah, true.
That's
But I'm just saying, like, that's just my opinion. The NBA doesn't always do that for winners. They do that off of impact and things off the court as well. On the court and off the court play a role. So that's the NBA though.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did Chicago?
But that's the difference. That's different. MVP.
No, I was just asking. I'm not even comparing. I was just asking.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, to be fair,
how is retiring his jersey this next year?
To be fair, how is that any different? He didn't do nothing for the team. That's the argument, right? We keep talking about team success, but that ain't got nothing to do with the team.
Bro, I feel like we don't like how many teams.
That's why I'm trying to tell y'all the argument about it being something done for the team is going to be invalid with most players because
how many teams make it to the finals?
How
many teams win the championship?
Either. But guess what? A lot of people wanted to play their game embodied by Derrick Rose. So he's still a legend for Chicago. It is what it is. He didn't do nothing for the team either, though. Nobody's talking about him. We talk about Melo all the time. We talk about PG all the time. These guys.
Who is we?
People. Well, you
I
never
said that. Just said on me.
You never said nothing about D Rose though. I don't ever.
He don't deserve one. He don't deserve Hall of Fame nor tribute video. What are we talking about?
It's my first time hearing that though. We've always talked about people.
No. I've been saying Derrick Rose don't deserve a Hall of Fame for the longest. He didn't do nothing. It was 3, 4 prime years. Congratulations. Carmelo don't deserve Hall of Fame. What did he do? Cool. He played a long time. Congratulations. Must I continue? Bro, the NBA soft. I can't stand the NBA. I do like the NBA, but everybody's soft. Everybody. Bring back the 90s era where you can hand check people. And knock them to the ground.
You're one of those.
Let's go back to your statement. When do we start celebrating? Let's go back to that.
What are you talking about?
Because everybody can't win. Like nobody's saying you're celebrating losers, but like people have the right to like certain players, and people have the right to support players based off of what they.
Who?
He said he wanted to catch Terrence being a hypocrite.
I don't even think Terrence even said anything about that.
He did say that. He's the one who said it.
He said what again? What's the argument?
Why?
Uh-oh.
Terrence said, "Why do we reward losers?"
Okay, but you said he's being a hypocrite, so explain.
He's a hypocrite because he used to reward LeBron.
LeBron got 4 championships.
I just knew. I just knew this is where we were going.
You just couldn't keep his name out of his mouth, could you? You just can't stop.
I just knew that's where we were going.
I'm tired of it.
LeBron got 4 championships.
Hey, Roy, turn your cam on and turn it back up. I mean, turn it off and turn it back on if you can hear me. I might have to text him or something.
LeBron got 4 championships. He won at every team he went to. What are we talking about? Every championship team he played on, he at least got 1 ring for him. What are we doing? That's not loser. That's a winner. He won everywhere he went.
Tim, you were just itching. It was just it was hurting you so much, wasn't it?
No, we're rewarding fucking losers.
4 championships and losers is insane.
Okay, that's when it started. When you started rewarding them, when you started putting them in the GOAT conversation, person who's undefeated. That's when we started doing it.
Can we talk about Bill Russell?
Hey, that's
please?
my skit. That's my skit.
No.
That's my skit. No.
Yeah, nobody don't want to hear about that argument.
No.
All right.
I have a question.
You said what?
I don't know. Are we talking about All Stars? Are we talking about All Star? Because the reserve dropped Thursday.
Oh, we can. Yeah, we can.
And I have a few gripes with that because how?
Oh, let me see.
How Tyler Hero make it, but LaMelo Ball, who's averaging 28, 9 assists.
Oh, I thought he was averaging 10 assists.
It was 9 assists, and I understand it. I understand it not winning, but
no, I don't get it. To be fair, I don't get it.
I feel like there's been multiple years when the best player, like regardless, and they showed us that. I watched I looked at a stat that showed that he had the highest fan vote of any guard in the East. So he had like 2 mil fan votes, and like
I can
usually
answer
you
that
would
question
think
for you.
no, but like his play has back like when he's been healthy most of the season, and his play has backed up his all like the reasons why he should be an all-star.
They
I
only
was just
got 12
confused about
wins.
that.
They
I
only
get
got
that.
12 wins.
And I get that. That had to
Low-key,
be
that should not even have to even do with anything. To be fair, though, to
it's
my opinion.
all-star. It's all-star. Like the wins that they
I
have,
mean,
he's
but if you're
carried
an
them to
all-star,
every
you're
one of those
literally
wins.
being voted as one of the top players in the league.
But
But
he is one of the top
he
guards.
is.
He is one of the top guards, which is why
In
he
the
should have
East?
made it.
In
Not
the East,
top
he
guard. I
for
said
sure is.
players in general.
He's
But they
still
go by
one of them.
position.
They go by
They go by
position.
I'm not
position.
disagreeing.
Yeah.
He is a top guard in the league now, but
There's no way LaMelo
other
didn't make
guards
the
are
All-Star.
doing
That was
better than
great.
him. Other
He
have
didn't,
way
and I
worse.
feel like him and
He
Trae
had,
Young didn't make
he had
it.
the most fan votes too, right?
Trae Young had the average, the most assists in the league, and averages a double-double as well. 22 and 11. And he didn't make it. But Darius Garland makes the All-Star. Tyler Hero makes the All-Star team.
They're 39.
Pascal Siakam, but it's not mostly because they're. I can understand.
Pascal been balling this year.
No,
Not nothing
you're
compared
not.
to Melo.
You're not. I can understand. Donovan Mitchell, of course, he's the driving force, but Darius Garland's numbers are mad. Like compared to Trae Young and LaMelo Ball, they're not even the same atmosphere.
Yeah, they're not even the same
No,
atmosphere.
I'm arguing.
Even though the
Pascal
roles are different,
Siakam.
but still not the same atmosphere.
I can
They're still
understand. I
not
can
the same
understand if
atmosphere.
you want to replace Garland. That's more than. But
And Tyler
Pascal
Hero.
Siakam been balling.
Tyler Hero too, and I'm not even no hater. I like Tyler.
I like him. I like his game a
But
lot,
he's
but like
but
he shouldn't have made it over them.
Nah, for sure not. Not even close. I'm actually confused on how they do this. Like,
It's the coaches. The coaches pick the reserves. So like I said,
well, the
LaMelo
coaches should
had that.
stop.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see like the coach votes or whatever, because like that is baffling to me.
Darius Garland made it. Evan Mobley somehow made it. Damian Lillard, I guess. Tyler Hero, absolutely not. Pascal, no. Jaylen Brown makes sense, I guess, for the most part. Nobody on that list should be there besides Cade and
What's wrong
Jalen.
with
Those are the only two.
Exactly. Those are the only two. And
Because
I can
Pascal's
argue.
not an all-star this year. Like, he's
No,
not been that
he's not.
good.
He's not.
No,
You have admitted to yourself you haven't been watching ball, so yeah. Like
And Scotty Barnes before he even got injured was carrying him. So
yeah.
They just threw him on the list because we said we need some extra bodies. That's it, bro. He's not had an all-star season.
So averaging 26 and 7 is not all-star material?
Not compared to the people that was left off.
we're not
LaMelo
saying
got
that-
robbed, bro.
We're not saying that he doesn't have good
you're
numbers.
Literally leading in every category except assists for that team. So what are we talking about?
He's not an all-star, bro.
We're not saying that he didn't have good numbers.
Points and
We're
rebounds. The only thing you're
arguing
not leading
the
is
people
assists.
that got picked and didn't get picked. That's what we're arguing.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he hasn't had a good year.
And
I mean, if you're
And
going by
that brings up another
position,
conversation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that brings up another conversation. That just shows that the power forward position is just going to be different than the point guard. The point guard is just more elite.
yeah.
That's just what that means.
Ain't no good power forwards in the
that's
East
another-
other than
no,
Paolo.
No, hold on. Darius Garland does not need to be. I'm looking at this man's stats right now.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What did you say?
You said Darius Garland what?
Should not be in the All-Star game.
We know. We said that.
Tyrese Maxey, LaMelo Ball,
No,
Trae Young. That's
hold
three
on,
names
I
right
will
there that's ahead of
That's
him.
three.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like Pascal deserved it way more than him. If you want to take anybody, don't take him. Take
We said
Darius
both of
Garland.
them.
Sorry.
We said both of them.
I said all three of them.
Wow.
Garland. I said everybody on the list. It should have been Siakam, Garland, Mobley, Dame, I guess, and
Bro,
Tyler Hero should not be on there.
They pushing. The Cavs been
Evan
pushing.
Mobley been hurt.
No, he hasn't.
That even if that's the case, that makes more of a point. How he not? If he was
Yeah.
hurt, and why is
not been
Franz
hurt.
not on there? Because Franz only missed like 11 games, and he was balling hell out. Well, I don't
He
get
hasn't. He hasn't been hurt.
He just
Mobley
not. Bro,
been
he's not that
playing
guy.
most of them.
He's a great
No, he hasn't
defensive
been
player, but offensively, he ain't never really stepped up into that role. I guess they don't need him to now, but he ain't all-star material. What is this, 2002? Sabonis got robbed again. I don't get it.
Sabonis got robbed in the West for sure.
He get robbed every season. Kyrie Irving probably got robbed.
Kyrie got robbed.
Norman Powell most definitely got robbed. He having a career year. Like, bro, there's so many people that got robbed this season. But you put
Over-
Pascal and all the other bums. Like, come on, bro.
In the West, it's over. They got put in over.
Hey, how many
Who got
games
in the
total
West?
did they play this year?
He said,
What'd he
who?
say?
Like, in general, how many games had they played this year?
Well,
50 something, right?
Yeah, close to 50. Yeah, it's like 49, like 48, 49 around this time.
Oh yeah, he's been playing. Never mind then. He's not like that impressive.
But yeah, in the West, I forget. I know LeBron went. Well, we'll talk about reserves. Wemby was a reserve. I know. I wish I had the list in front of me. Anybody got?
Can somebody get the list? Can somebody get the
Yeah.
list up?
I got
I
it.
can't remember.
Okay, let's talk about the reserves.
You got Ant, you got AD, you got Harden, you got Jaren Jackson, you got Şengün, you got Jalen Williams, and you got Victor Wembanyama.
Şengün should not have made that over Sabonis, or well, going by position, I'll just say over Sabonis. Sabonis got
robbed.
Another year of just incredible basketball, and I don't know. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know.
Everybody else on this list is fine. I don't know about Jaren Jackson, I guess, but
And is averaging 10.
Ooh.
And Houston is number 2 in the West right now.
But he's not lead, like he's like a piece in that, but like Jalen Green's their leading scorer. If you look at Sabonis' numbers, Sabonis is averaging.
He's their leading scorer, but that doesn't mean he's the focal point of the team.
I'm not saying he's the focal point. Yeah, they run stuff through Şengün. Now they got Amin Thompson, so they run the stuff through Amin and Şengün. But as far as like, you could say the same thing about Sabonis. They run everything through Sabonis, and he has better numbers. So,
and he's a better player.
Right? He's the better player, indeed. So I don't know about that one.
Sabonis
As far
is
as
the only
Kyrie,
one.
yeah. As far as Kyrie, I don't know if I would take any. I don't know if I would take Kyrie over any of those other guards.
Oh yeah, never mind. Sabonis definitely should be in there over Şengün. I'll give y'all that.
The NBA All-Star game is a joke anyway.
It is. I haven't watched the All-Star game
And
in
is
like
averaging
3 years.
No, he is almost average. That's crazy.
Paulo got robbed. Franz got robbed. Everybody got robbed.
Paolo starting.
Not everybody.
And Paolo's not starting in the All-Star game?
He didn't even make it. Franz didn't either.
Oh, that don't make sense.
Nah, I've been hearing about that. They've been holding Paolo. Because why this
Paolo-
year he got his first big.
I could have sworn
Paolo is the worst treated number 1 pick ever.
I'm glad somebody else finally said
But
it.
it's been proven.
He's been hooping this
He's
year.
the only number one. He's the only
this
number 1 pick who went a whole year without being on TV. Like that's insane. That's an insane stat. I'm mad I know that.
Market.
He
I
had a
don't
TV
agree
game
with
last year.
market.
I don't even know if it's the market. I don't even know if it's the market. I think it's just the.
What do you think it is then?
I think it's the success of the team. Like once they like, because that you can say that for any, like Milwaukee wasn't getting put on fucking primetime television until they started winning. So
that's fair.
It's just about winning. Like the more you win, the more you're gonna be put on TV.
No, it's not, because the Lakers were garbage. Kobe's last few years of his basketball, and after he retired, the Lakers were complete dog ass, and they still got TV every year.
He's one of the staples of the NBA.
And they're still the Lakers.
I don't give a rat's tush who they are, bro.
The same thing would happen with the Celtics, and they'll still do the same.
If you suck, you shouldn't be on TV. I don't care how good your legacy is. Legacy means nothing.
Zion hasn't played. Zion.
Why do you think the NBA ruined?
Has more TV time than Paolo.
People gonna tune in to see prime time play. Like Paolo, for whatever reason, they knew Zion coming in was gonna be like he's gonna be must see TV. Paolo had to prove that he was gonna be that.
They knew we were good.
Now he proved that. But like I feel like at this point now, which is why they probably have more. They definitely have more primetime games this year than they had last year because they're better. And so the more they advance in the playoffs, if they do,
I don't know about better. We sucked this year.
better than
Injuries have been a
previously.
problem. I get it, but bro, we suck.
Y'all have been better. That's been mainly the problem. This injury. Y'all have been better.
Better where? We
Y'all
worse
were-
this
y'all
year than
were-
we were last year.
But y'all were winning without Paolo and Franz. I feel like that as a team means
No,
y'all,
no, no,
y'all
no, no, no,
team.
no. We were winning without Paulo. Franz was balling his ass off. He was all-star all year until he went down. If he didn't go down, I guarantee he was a starter this year. Probably wouldn't have got started because it's a fan vote, but I guarantee he gets at least reserved. He was averaging like 27 before he got hurt. And
No,
then that
I
went
agree.
down, and then it just, oh God, it fell apart. Jalen Suggs been hurt. Cole Anthony been sick. They need to trade his ass. Wendell Carter still suck. I want him gone. Bro, Wendell Carter's trash. I've been wanting him
Wendell
gone
Carter
so
for the
long.
longest.
Bro, he's trash, bro. He is so garbage. He's soft. He's short. He's short for the center positions, bro. I want to get they talking about us
Hey,
trading
if
for
y'all
Grayson
could get
Allen.
that 2-game running, that 2-man game running, y'all could be a scary team.
It's just I'm
They got
calling the
nobody
season a
to
wash.
I
It's
think
a
he
wash.
means. I think
Injuries,
he means
bro.
Paulo and Franz.
Bro, they
Right?
play
That's
well
what he
together.
I think that's what he means about two man.
y'all need to rebuild around them.
We need a point guard. There ain't no rebuilding. Get a point guard, and we right back where we was. Get a point guard. Put Jalen Suggs back in the two. Put KCP on the bench. Go get a goddamn point guard and get rid of those dudes. I don't want Chris Paul. I want somebody who's gonna fit the timeline. I don't need no old man who's gonna be here for one season and then he gone. I don't want to hear it, bro. They need to go get Simmons from Portland. Go make or Fox. I'll take either one. Go make the trade. Put Suggs at a 2. Put KCP on the bench. Put Franz at a 3. Put Follow at the 4, and get rid of Wendell. I don't care where he go, but ship him out of Orlando. He got to go.
Hasn't what's his name? Goga been starting for y'all?
Hey, bro, when he starts, we win. He is so much better than Wendell because he's a defensive center. All Wendell want to do is shoot threes. He's not good. I want him going. I don't care where you ship. You can ship him to China. Get him out the door, bro. He got to go. He's trash. I'm sick of it, bro. The GM just sitting on his fingers every year. Just sitting on his fingers. I'm like, you going to fire him? Because he ain't making no trades. We need a point guard, bro. Jalen Suggs is good, but Jalen Suggs ain't finna run the point guard position. I'm over it. Magic get 5. Give me 5.
Aaron Fox will be a perfect fit.
Trade the whole team except for Paulo, Franz, and Suggs. Everybody else can get shipped off. I don't care. Ship them all off.
Why do they have a point guard anyways? He only averaged 4 assists.
Because we don't have a point guard. That's the problem.
Yeah, he's not their point guard.
Go get Colin Sexton. Go get somebody. Like, come on, bro. It's a quadrillion point guards out there. He said, who?
I don't know.
Y'all should keep Suggs at the 2.
That's where his natural position is. He's
That's
not
his
a guard.
natural position. He was only running that because
he's not a point guard. Hey, bro, it's over, bro. The season's cooked. I don't. Unless we go on some crazy run, the season's over. Like we're like 23 and 24 or something.
Is literally leading in assists.
I mean, low key, that's not even that bad though. But I understand it's competitive, so I get it. But being close to 500 is never. It has not even that bad.
Bro, it's injuries. It's always injuries with Orlando. It's always injuries. Can't never stay healthy. I don't get it. Last year we had all the potential in the world. The potential was finally shown, and of course the following season we hurt. It's so damn annoying.
I mean, y'all see my Kings trying to go ahead and get rid of Darren Fox. So
if they get rid of Fox, trade Sabonis. Free my man Sabonis. Free him.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
Why? If you trade one, you might as well get rid of the other one.
Nah, they're gonna build around Sabonis.
They're gonna build around Sabonis. This is what they're doing now.
Why?
Because they have, I guess, come to the conclusion that they can't have both of them if they want to win.
Send him to a winning team. Do him some justice and let him go win somewhere else. Come on, bro. Don't do Sabonis like that. That's dirty.
They not get rid of Sabonis, bro. And I mean, he's too valuable, to be fair.
If the Kings don't get rid of Sabonis, they're just a poverty franchise like they always been. You're going to sit there and waste his prime, not going to win nothing, watch him waste his prime, let his trade value dwindle, and now you right back to step one. You're going to trade one and keep the other? Blow the whole thing up. Just take those two, get rid of them, get a bunch of value back, start over. The Kings ain't winning nothing.
I feel like
that's perfect if you didn't get DeRozan.
Yeah,
then
trade him too.
That's
DeRozan gone.
You're not gonna pick him up to trade him this same year. You're not gonna do that.
If you're not winning, what are you doing? You gonna sign him for 1 year and let him walk out the door for nothing?
But Terrence, sometimes you gotta understand that companies are not just necessarily thinking about just completely rebuilding though.
Why?
gonna ignore
If
that
you're in no
Not
position
everybody
to
thinks
win,
like that. No, because
that's
they
the
may not
problem.
think that they may not
That's
think
why
that
the Kings were poverty for 20 plus years. They were poverty forever because they wasn't making the right moves. You drafted a good player, De'Aaron Fox. It didn't work out. You had him. He stayed this like he was loyal for this long. He get fed up, bro. It's time to go. He want to leave. Let him go. Do him right. He played stayed this long. He was loyal.
The
Come on, bro.
Clippers are number 6 in the West with Kawhi.
Who cares? They're not winning nothing. Clippers in 5. Paul George should stay with the Clippers.
I think you said, yeah, because they're not the reason the Clippers are winning. He's not the reason the Clippers are winning. Kawhi.
Yeah, it's James Harden.
Mr. Street Clothes?
It's not James Harden. Sorry, buddy.
It's James.
I'm sorry, Norman Powell.
It's James and Norman.
Is it
It's actually a team. It's a team effort, honestly. Like,
are we gonna put some respect on his name? Norman Powell balling.
Norman
having
Powell,
a career
James
year.
Harden, and Zubac. All of
That man
them.
is
All three of them.
averaging 20. He is leading the Clippers in scoring right now.
Yeah, so I said it's Norman.
Again, the Kings need to blow it up and start over. I'm sorry.
But look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying how you think about it is wrong because that's your opinion, and I actually don't fully disagree with your opinion. But companies that put so much money into players, when you just pick up a DeRozan, it's not thinking we're gonna blow this whole thing up when we just got him. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking we can get rid of somebody and build around them, use that money to build around them to make the team that we have better. They're not thinking about just throwing everybody away and starting over.
Portland said the same thing for Damian Lillard for how long and wasted his entire prime of his career. He still got lip prime left. But
that's not a good argument, though.
Yes, it
is. Dame could have been left.
Dame chose to stay.
Dame chose to stay. That's not a good argument.
Fox could have been left.
Who?
They could have been traded him.
Who?
He didn't want to leave. That's what I'm saying. Like
Hold on.
He saw the potential once.
We're really about to blame Dame because he actually wanted to show you could stay and win. And just
we're not blaming him.
Nobody's blaming him. I just said
I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming the organization.
Why y'all blaming the organization for him choosing to stay?
Don, you just said it was his fault that he stayed so long. So that's
he chose to stay.
He did choose to stay.
That is his fault. Whose fault is it? Tim, who else's fault is it? Because he didn't win.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to blame nobody. I'm just saying, like, he had a goal in mind. That's the only reason he stayed.
But at some point, reality needs to kick in that you know that goal is not going to happen.
And the goal failed, but he chose to stay.
No, because
that's
he probably
him.
thought I guarantee you, he talked to his organization and was like, "I need help."
There ain't no way he looked at CJ McCollum and said, "Yeah, we finna win together, boy." There's no way he looked at him and said that.
CJ
There's
McCollum.
no way.
When they was getting the conference finals, I felt like he did feel like, oh yeah, we could really do this, bro. And he said that for years until he realized it wasn't gonna happen.
Until Curry and the boys popped up, and then he said, "Oh,
said that the first
yeah, it's
year,
over."
and that second year when they lost,
He was like, yeah, we need some help.
When KD went to the Warriors, that should have been his gift to go. He should have said, "I'm going. I'm not gonna even wait. Ship me to the East somewhere so I can attempt to win that way because you're not gonna win in the West." Bro, Damian Lillard knew his time was up. He just was being loyal, and there's nothing wrong with that.
He was being loyal, and he was biding his time.
Put them to 7.
Biding his time, he waited to.
He was biding his time because he couldn't go to the East because LeBron was in the East. He couldn't go to. He had to stay in the way. He might as well stay where he comfortable. He comfortable in Portland. He might as well stay.
You know they don't like change like that for real. So I'm just saying. No, but Tim, I'm just saying, like, whose fault is it? I know you don't like that word, but I mean, if Damian Lillard doesn't win,
there's nobody to blame.
There is, though. There's always going to be someone to blame. That's how life is.
Everybody gets to blame. What do you mean? The organization and the players.
No,
it's everybody's fault.
In that sense,
Damian Lillard is the reason why he didn't win because he stayed when he could have left. We blame him.
Damian Lillard had a goal in mind. That's why.
Why does that matter?
No. Just because you have a goal, just because you have that goal doesn't mean it's going to come to fruition. At some point, common sense kick in that this ain't working.
That's what I'm saying.
And it wasn't working.
That's still
get
his
yourself
fault.
a better situation.
That's still his fault for staying that long.
You as the player, as a star player, it's your decision to make it better for your career. Nobody else controls your career but you. So if Dame had common sense, he would have shipped out about 2-3 years earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
Peak was 2018 was the peak, bro. 2018 was their peak. He should have left.
jumping from team to team, just trying to chase.
It ain't about jumping from team to team, bro. If this would have been his second and only team, that ain't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad
He
at all.
if he can win a championship now, cool. He got none.
Nobody said he went to 3 different teams. I said he didn't want to jump from team to team. Nobody
But
said
he wouldn't
did.
jump
How
from
do you
team
know
to
that?
team.
How do you know that?
Why would he go from team to team?
Because in his okay, let's say he did have a mindset. I just want to win. The first time he go to a different team other than Portland and don't win, what you think he's gonna do? He's gonna leave.
But why do we know? Why do you think
Especially
that?
if they don't give him help. Especially if they don't give him the necessary tools to win.
We talk about the same dude that stayed in Portland for how long? He ain't just go up and leave the next team.
Too long.
Everybody ain't KD.
That's what I'm trying to say. If
Crazy
it took so long to leave,
I mean, he probably going up and leave Milwaukee. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, they're not doing nothing. But
He didn't want to be there anyway. He wanted to go to Miami.
Yeah, he didn't
Miami.
He didn't want to be there, but that was the best option to win, so he took it. Which I'm not mad at that. They had a good option to win. That's still a good option to win. I feel like. Well, never mind. That's pre-Doc. And then Chris Middleton. So they put Chris Middleton on the trade block.
Chris Middleton went bald and thought he was Jordan.
When did he ever think that, brother?
Well,
he didn't play that bad. He didn't play that bad the year they won, though.
Listen to me. The point
not Jordan. Though, I'm just saying.
The point I'm trying to make is, and I say this all the time, is teams need to learn how to let it go. Some teams just need to learn it's not working. We've been doing the same cycle for 7, 8, 9 years. It's not working. Ship them out, do them right, go put them on a winning team, and let it go and start over. Or, as a matter of fact, forget where they want to go. I'm the organization. I need to put my team in the best situation as a GM. I'm going to do what I got to do. If that means trading Fox and Sabonis, and then DeRozan can just leave him for anything, like I got enough for him anyway, let him go. It's that simple. Start over, build up. Now, granted, the Kings are poverty, so they won't get it right anyway. So start over. You're just wasting time anyway. So they're pretty much pulling Chicago. Chicago has been doing this for so long. Get rid of Levine. You got rid of everybody else. Trade Ball. What's that name? Not Melo. Yeah, trade Lonzo. Chicago should have been started. They should have hit the reverse burn about 3-4 years ago.
Lonzo trying to leave anyway.
Build around Kobe White. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Build around Kobe White. That's what Chicago should have did.
Poverty franchises will forever be poverty because they don't know how to make the right moves.
I agree.
You don't see the.
And
Celtics.
I feel like it's the GM's fault. It's the GM's
Exactly.
fault, and it's the GM's like you could tell tell clear as day the good GMs from the GMs that like have been in poverty and their teams are suffering because of it. Like even the teams that like make it to the playoffs in 1 year,
Portland.
You'll see if they don't have good GMs, the next 2 years they don't have the same success because the GMs don't make the right moves. Like.
So what about Phoenix? Because he's new to the franchise.
Who?
Buddy, the same year that KD got there, it was a new GM, I think.
New president, right?
I thought it was a GM. Am I tripping?
It's Biba. It's Bia. Whatever.
Oh, my bad. Is it? I thought it was a GM.
I think it's president. It might be GM, but I thought it was president.
But for new management, I mean, I feel like you have to give them some time to grow too, especially if they're still new.
Even if they new, bro, poverty franchise is still poverty. It don't make a difference who walks through that door.
I mean, if you're trying to make changes and you don't get it right the very first time, I don't think that's fair to linger on saying they're poverty as well.
If you've been there 7+ years and nothing has changed, you're poverty.
Oh, so you mean the team in general? So when if they start making changes, then you're still going to say
no. I mean from the GM standpoint. If you're a GM, if I'm a GM, let's say I get the GM job at the Hawks, and I've been there 10 years and we have not done anything.
Yeah. But I'm talking about Phoenix. So we're still counting Phoenix as poverty too?
No, the organization is poverty, not the GM. The organization is poverty. That's a difference.
Okay. All right. How's that really different though?
Because he just got there. I can't blame him because they suck.
Oh, okay. So you're saying for his
I wouldn't even say they're poverty. They haven't been poverty for a couple of years.
They made the playoffs ever since 2019, 2018?
Okay.
Even before then.
Okay.
How's that
No. Phoenix legit just got good. 2021 was their blow up year. Before that, Phoenix wasn't good since the Steve Nash era, which was the 2000s. That means the whole 2010s you sucked.
That's fair.
That's poverty. No, the owner sucked, bro. At that point, that's the owner. It's poverty.
Just because you're good now, like you having this little stretch now, that doesn't make you not poverty. You just good right now. That 10-year stretch of garbage, that's poverty. Then they were good in the 2000s, and then they were trash again. And then with the Barkley era, they was I guess solid. I
So
don't
you're
know. I
gonna
don't
put
remember
them in
that.
the same
I
category
made the
as the
finals. It was
Washington
all right.
Wizards?
Yeah.
So you're gonna put them in the same category as the Washington Wizards?
Yes, poverty. Poverty.
Yeah.
All of it
I
matters.
disagree.
Poverty.
I disagree.
Just because you're good now, that doesn't erase the poverty. Prime example, Orlando. Just because we made the playoffs last year, we're still poverty. Did you not see the 2010s when Dwight Howard walked out
Y'all
that
are
door from
getting out of
2012 to 2022? No, it's part until they make consistent playoff runs for a long stretch and championships, hopefully. You're poverty. Orlando's poverty. The Hawks are poverty. The Wizards are poverty. The Pelicans are garbage. The only team that I'm not calling poverty is the Celtics because they're consistently good. Don't make a difference if they win championships or not. Who else? The Heat, even though I know they ain't won the championships in 2013, they're consistently good. Who else?
The Warriors.
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 Because I
Well,
mean, they've had.
No,
Well, yeah, I feel like
no,
that's up in the air.
no,
That's up in the
That's
air.
different. That's
no.
different.
That's up in
They
the air. They
ain't
had a
been good
dynasty.
since the 2000s when they had Baron Davis. Those
they
are
weren't
your
even
words.
good then.
No,
They weren't even
poverty.
good then.
Okay,
Honestly, if
then
we've been real.
They just
They
had
weren't.
they just had a lot of good names.
But again, I'm talking. But no, because that go back
It
what I
wasn't
just said
that
about
long of a
Orlando.
stretch, though.
No, because that go back what I said about Orlando. Like I said, if 2010s was strictly garbage, the Warriors have been good since 2015. That's a damn near 10-year run. That's not poverty no more. If you're doing this,
They were
that's a
trash for
decade of
20
good
plus
basketball.
years. They were trash for 20 plus years. We're gonna ignore
You-
the thousands. You're gonna ignore the
But
thousands.
Tim, I don't think you're
but
listening.
you're missing the transitional period.
Yeah,
You're
the
missing
transition period is
the
what you're
transitional
missing.
period from that trash to not trash in relevancy for 10 years. That's
a
turning.
decade
That's
of
turn.
basketball.
Yeah, that's turning the tide. That's like turning the franchise around, and that's where they are now. Like once Steph Curry leaves, that's a whole different thing. But
What are you
once Steph Curry
talking about?
retires, that's a whole different thing.
They are literally what number
They're still in the
11?
playoff hunt. Or they're going to be in like the play-in.
I think they're in the play-in right now.
I think they're
No,
either
they're not.
in the play-in or
They're
close to
not
the
in the
play-in.
play-in right now.
They're
They're not
11th.
trash
They're
right
11th
now.
to 12th.
They're not trash right now.
What are they?
They're
11?
They're just not
They're
consistent.
11.
The West is tough, and they're not trash right now. They need help. They don't have a good team. Like they just Steph Curry. That's it.
So I take that back. 2012, they were actually good. 2012 till now, so that's over 10 years of winning. So I mean, you can't be proud if you've been good for 10 plus years.
What is Terrence? I got a question. What is good to you?
What is good to me? Consistent winning in championships. What do you mean? Consistently being great and winning championships. For a franchise to consistently be that damn good, that's 10 years. That's more than 10 years. I said, but it's like 12, 13 years.
You said be consistently good.
They've been good since 2012. Consistent winning records and playoffs, and of course they got championships now, so that counts too. That's not good. Since 2012, they've been relevant.
I'm a little confused on why you even disagree.
I disagree with poverty.
Okay.
I just disagree.
Phoenix is poverty. Are we still talking about Phoenix? Phoenix is poverty. They're trash. They always been poverty.
Then what's
Phoenix?
Okay.
No, ask your question. Ask your question.
I'm good.
Ask your last question. Okay, he said he's good.
No. I'm looking at the record, bro. 2020 was Phoenix blow up year, 51-21. Before that, 1, 2, 3.
Jesus, he's counting.
Before that, their last great stretch was
Steve Nash years.
No, even before then, the Barkley year too. So that would be from 1999 all the way up. You would skip 2004 because they probably was injured, but from 1999 all the way up till 2010, they were a great franchise. But after that, deadline. So every team, like Roy said, every team got a transitional period. Every team goes through that. Unfortunately, like the Spurs are going through it now. I think they're going to get back to relevancy when Pop retired. But Spurs were a dynasty. No, they're not they're not poverty. I don't think the Spurs are poverty because they've always been winning. That whole franchise is good. So the Suns suck. I'm sorry. The Suns are poverty. But we're over our time limit, unfortunately, because I gotta edit this. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe as always. We'll follow all the socials in the bottom right here. I'm putting a link in the description below too. Follow my Wrestling Geek channel. I will be back posting. I went to a WWE event this past week and I forgot to post it. So I'm gonna be back on that soon. Bye bye.
Bye.